0053 Mivon Barallon and case 0055 Norris Jimo.
Thank you. Can you please call the next witness?
Honorable Mitcy Larue.
Shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you, Honourable Mitcy Larue, for appearing before the Commission today. And apologies, we rescheduled you last week. We were running late and didn't want you to be sitting out in the corridor for hours. So our apologies for any inconvenience caused by the rescheduling. So the Commission called you in relation to the case of Mr. Anton Ali, case 15, as in his evidence he identified you as the Minister of Health in 1999, who assisted him in obtaining a job with the Ministry of Environment when all of his attempts to seek re-employment in the Ministry of Health had failed. He said because he didn't meet the security clearance requirements. He alleges that earlier, as an employee of the Ministry of Health, he'd been transferred to the ministry's unit on Praslin under duress and with no housing arrangements made on his behalf. And so when those conditions became too difficult, he resigned in 1999, but withdrew his resignation letter the next day, but that wasn't accepted. He wasn't allowed to stay on, he had to leave. So we're just wondering if you could give us any evidence in relation to his case and the difficulties he's faced in his work. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair and distinguished members, good afternoon. First of all, I would like to make a correction regarding the statement that you just made. I was not Minister of Health in 1999. I was Minister of Health only in 2012. And in 1999, I was member of National Assembly for the District of Besantan, where I was elected for 4 consecutive mandates. So, regarding Antoine Ali, I remember very well when he came to me regarding his grievance regarding employment in the Ministry of Environment. You know, as an MNA, your mandate is to look into the welfare of your constituents, to support them, to guide them, and to ensure that whatever they have, any grievance they have, you try your best to help them to solve the problems. So coming to me regarding the job at the Ministry of Environment, where he was not given that job, and when he came to me, he said that it's a matter of security clearance, and which I said, anyway, I don't know, because I'm not in the ministry. I don't know what they use, the criteria that they use to give you employment there. So I sat and talked to him regarding the grievance, and then I said, okay, as one of my constituents, I will try my very best to lobby with the ministry and see how you can be helped to get that job, because as a young man, you want to have a job. to participate in the economy of the country and to support your family. So I will try my best to do that, which I did. I phoned, but I can't remember who I talked to at that time. It was 1999. But I said, I've got Antoine there, and he's asking for my advocacy to help him out getting the job. I said, whatever, I don't know your criteria, but whatever there is, please, let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance to work because he needs a job. And I remember the person telling me about, yes, he hasn't got the file. They cannot tell me why he was not given the job, but he will try and see and let me know the result. At the same time, it is to be noted that even as an MNA, even you try to advocate for somebody, it doesn't mean that the final say is with you. It is always the ministry who has the final say, whether to employ that person or not. So this is when I asked them to communicate back so that I know what will happen to him. And definitely, again, I can't remember when, but it was very shortly that they accepted to give him the job. And I talked to him. I told him that you've been given the job, take the job, and make sure that you don't come back to me. Again, it means that you take the job seriously. If you have any issue, try to, how do I say that? Try to improve on that and make sure that you stay in the job. And this is what I did in my capacity as member of National Assembly. Thank you.
You did a good service for him. So he was asking you to help him get a job with the Ministry of Environment, not the Ministry of Health.
No.
Okay.
But considering that he wanted to become a dental technician, or he was in that position before, and his interest, he told us, was in that area, would it have been possible to help him get his job back in the Ministry of Health? Is that something you could have helped him with?
I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. It all depends on what they were looking at. Because I will say frankly that Antoine had an attitude problem. He had an attitude problem. Because I was a teacher as well. I know him as an ex-student. He has an attitude problem, which I think if he doesn't try to solve this out, it will not be good for him.
And do you think that was the main reason he lost his job in the Ministry of Health, or?
I can't say this is the reason, but sometimes attitude when you work with people, you need to have good attitude. Because you are working with clients there, you are working with children, with young people, with adults. You have to have good attitude. Your relationship with people has to be you have to be nice, compassionate. So all these are the attitudes that require you in a profession. But I don't say that was because I don't know.
I mean, he did admit that he was an outspoken person. So I think he recognized that he wasn't really conforming like everybody else. So he was coming to attention,
Yeah. He wanted always to have the last word. That was Antoine. Always want to have the last word. And he always wants to be right. That was, even as a student, he was like this.
We have requested his file, but we haven't received it yet, I think. Is that right? Yeah, we did request his file because we did hear that there was a lot of negative things written on his file, which was why he wouldn't be employed by the Ministry of Health again. But he hadn't been informed of those notes on his file.
I wouldn't know because I was not in health sector at that time.
Yeah, my apologies for that error.
Yeah.
I mean, so now the security clearance, they still have that today, right? I understand. To get a job in the government, you need security clearance?
Now, I think what
Yeah.
people mean by security clearance, I think it's anything to do with police case. That's what it is, because
no
you
police
cannot
record.
just go into a job, and if you have a criminal offense that you have done, you need to know that. So I think this is what we look for, not other issues, especially political issue. No, we don't. We don't. I am in a ministry now. We don't look at that at all.
That's good to know. Thank you.
It's kind of a character certificate to see how if you are good standing, the security clearance.
Certificate, yes,
yeah,
of course, your certificate,
character
your
certificate.
education level, what you've done, so that you can have your ability with the profession that you're looking for.
Yeah.
It has to tally. You know, the criteria should be used.
When you were in the Ministry of Health, considering his interest in that area of dental work, and still, did he come back to ask whether he could come back to the Ministry of Health? He did
No.
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 Okay.
I can't recall him coming back.
Mm.
No.
Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate very much you coming. We know you're really busy, so thank you very much. We don't have any more questions for you, unless you have a question for us.
No. What I wanted, maybe, I said before I coming here, I said I would maybe like to talk a little bit about the education before 77.
Yes, go ahead.
That's
Yeah.
what I wanted to talk a little bit about, but to know that for some from youth nowadays that they don't understand the type of system that we had before and where we are now, because it's very important for them to know their past and also to know the future. And maybe for this one, I would like to, I'll go, if you don't mind, I'll talk Creole, because this is one of our three main languages. Yes, we can, because people sometimes like to they always say, why do we all come and speak English and no Creole at all? So it's good that we have also in Creole. OK, Madame Chair, merci pour donner l'opportunité. Bon, moi, je suis content peut-être l'effet qui nous cause un zen, qui est dans son qualification, il y a certains, pareil, nous dit que la sécurité clearance pas un travail, et moi, comme membre de l'Assemblée, je fais certain travail pour aider. Peut-être moi, je suis content faire un petit parcours côté concerne nous l'éducation avant 77. Si c'est pour mettre nos bonnes enfants un petit peu à jour, l'opportunité, qui t'en a, l'opportunité aussi qui t'en a pas. Bon, ça à l'époque, pareil, nous connaissons majorité parents d'ACCL, si bon parents vulnérables. Si on a des enfants, mais aussi vulnérables, je ne suis pas capable d'afford pour envoyer les enfants à l'école. Parce que c'est à l'époque, on est à l'école Regina Mundi avec l'école collège, ça est payante. Eh bien, si ça l'opportunité que les parents qui sont capables de mettre les enfants à l'école. Mais en même temps, nous, les enfants, les parents ordinaires, la majorité, ils sont de l'école gouvernement. Et là, les enfants de l'école jusqu'à 6e. Et dans les temps à 6e, les arrivent 6e, les enfants qui gagnent la bourse, après qu'ils travaillent bien, ils gagnent la bourse, ils gagnent admettre dans Regina Mundi ou bien Seychelles College. Mais encore, la majorité, bon les enfants qui parents très pauvres, ils arrivent seulement à la première communion. Et là, ils ont besoin de quitter. Quitter à cause de besoin de donner aux parents la main travail, coup de bande. propriétaire, ben grand propriétaire, ben dit mon qui sont l'argent, ben t'as employé là-bas, ben cannelle, pas de soleil, ben quelque chose comme ça. Et ils ont donné un coup de main pour qu'ils soient pas un petit l'argent en police pour être capable vivre ça la vie, pour être capable de vivre. Et il y a des enfants qui sont dans l'école secondaire, et secondaire, lui, tu appelles ça moderne, et là-bas, où tu peux payer. Quand même 30 roupies, où tu payes, 30 roupies à l'époque, c'est un gros l'argent. À cause de moi, à l'époque, moi, je travaillais comme enseignant, je me rappelle bien, moi, je gagne 150 roupies. Et dans ces 150 roupies, moi, je gagne, moi, j'ai besoin de 100 roupies mon parent pour capable contribuer pour mon petit frère, etc. On a 9 nous dans la cour, contribuer pour payer l'école. À cause si vous ne pas payer, vous retournez de la cour, ou pas venir l'école. OK? Alors, et même les temps là, les enfants allaient à l'école, l'école bulgare, que nous avons comme designer, bulgare. Et même les pour les enfants, tu as besoin de payer waro. Ben linge par route, ben linge payer waro pour gagner pour à l'école. Si vraiment, elle est difficile pour la majorité de nos enfants dans ces cellules. Et conditions que tu peux rester la case, c'est impitoyable. Ben si la case, bon des feuilles, à la terre ou bien plancé et cabinet route nos cabinets. Et ça aussi partie conducive pour les enfants, pour être capables d'épanouir bien dans la société. Ça c'est un petit peu quelque chose qui peut-être beaucoup de monde pas peut imaginer et pas peut croire là-dedans, mais ça il est fait. Il est fait que nous vivons avec pendant un bon pile d'années jusqu'en les 77 côté là coup d'état et là un changement pour dire radical le niveau social, le niveau de l'éducation pour nos enfants. Bon, et là définitivement, unfortunately, Regina Mundi avec collègue si vraiment. Et là, nous y voyons que tout l'école de zoning, et tous les enfants sont capables d'aller dans l'école dans un district. Quand là, tout le monde a un sens épanoui pareil. Même qui aux parents y en a, même qui aux parents n'a pas, ou tu es capable d'épanouir d'après ou habilité, d'après ou intellectuellement quoi que tu en as. Alors, tu es capable d'épanouir. Parce que là, tu as un focus, mais tu as l'intelligence qui m'a dit où tu as envie ou bien arriver. Et là, bien sûr, bon enfants, bon parents, tu vraiment sorti d'une autre façon, que pareil nous dit, nous tenons ça la justice sociale. Nous emmènons ça la justice sociale et nous emmènons aussi l'égalité dans l'opportunité. Pas veut dire nous venons docteur ou bien nous venons ça, mais d'après ou habilité. Et du monde a ça sens pour y faire. Et à travers ça, bien sûr, bon parents, l'époque avant 77, tu n'as pas un safety net qui tient masse de parents qui ont un problème. Tu n'as pas ça safety net. Ça safety net, tu viens après 77 aussi. Quand les parents ont certaines difficultés, et là, tu gagnes aider avec le gouvernement, bah safety net qui nous en a ce cas aujourd'hui. Bon, NYS aussi, à l'époque, tu ouvrais son porte. Et là, on peut dire, majorité parents, ça veut les autres enfants NYS. À part des qui partent contents, partent aller, les autres allaient faire les autres l'étude dans l'autre endroit. Mais c'est mal la majorité, c'est loi, parents, tu prends ça l'opportunité. À cause de ça l'endroit, ils tiennent l'endroit, à cause de nous aînés, tu aller. Moi, pour dire, à cause de moi, on a 3 enfants qui me font NYS, un pas de faire, à cause de tu tombes les temps de vraiment. Mais mon 3 enfants qui me font NYS, on voit qui manière ils grow up avec bon valeur. Ça bon qu'il travaille. À cause de la NYS, si on a un professionnel qualifié avec bon monde qui sont les cœurs pour travailler avec les enfants. Et les enfants s'épanouissent. Au commencement, là pour venir pour adapter. C'est vrai, tu as un petit peu de problème d'adaptation pour quitter vos parents, à rester au Sainte-Anne, à rester polonais. C'est un petit peu difficile au commencement. Mais en général, son principe fondamental, c'était ça, pour faire nos enfants vivre ensemble, apprendre à vivre ensemble, travailler ensemble, connaître qui manière pour build up cette capacité, capacité intellectuelle dans la vie communautaire et préparer les autres pour venir sa hommes et femmes des mecs qui sont capables de prendre commande de la cour, prendre commande de la société. Ça c'est l'objectif principal. Et les autres filles en OIS, automatiquement, les enfants, ils déjà choisi quoi que les autres ont fait. Et de là, ils ont dans différentes écoles pour développer les capacités pour prendre les professions qui les autres croient les autres ont fait. Vine docteur, vine nurse, vine pilote, vine n'importe quoi, qui avant ça, nous, les enfants avec les parents vulnérables, pas pour jamais arriver. Excuse-moi peut-être, moi dis ça, mais pas pour jamais arriver. C'était là qu'ils ont été capables. Et aujourd'hui, moi, personnellement, je connais des enfants qui font un OIS, pareil, moi, mes enfants, ou les autres aujourd'hui peuvent prendre position et ils ont fait fier les autres parents, ils ont fait fier les autres l'école, ils ont fait fier la société qui manière ils peuvent vraiment contribuer pour mener l'économie beaucoup plus devant aujourd'hui. OK? Et mon crois sa transformation qui fait qui nous aide. Il est capable, il n'a pas pour dire non. Des gens qui ne sont pas contents. Il est normal dans tout quelque chose qu'on fait. Il y en a des gens qui sont contents, il y en a des gens qui ne sont pas contents, il y en a des gens qui sont affectés, il y en a des gens qui ne sont pas affectés. Ils bénéficient. Mais seulement, en gros, mon pour dire, ils bénéficient. La majorité, c'est ces lois. Les enfants, c'est ces lois qui aujourd'hui, partent pour que d'autres étaient aujourd'hui. Moi, c'est comme si fait, et c'est ça, qui Antoine dit, ça va des enfants, ça va des jeunes qui passent à travers le service national de la jeunesse, qui gagnent un peu, ça va quelque chose, quantité de ça, mais peut-être, par exemple, dit, c'est quelque chose qui lit, pas n'attrape bien. Dans tout groupe qui ont mené, il y en a un petit bout qui passe d'affilée, il y en a les autres qui sortent bien. Alors, voilà un petit peu quoi, comment ça compte. On ne peut pas le combien là aujourd'hui, on ne peut pas faire des masses, mais c'est un petit compte rendu là. Qui m'ont quoi, moi ça content. Partage avec Madame Tché, peut-être qui les bandes de Cécile pour faire l'état. Merci beaucoup pour aller au moins un petit temps pour dire quelque chose. Merci.
Thank you very much. I always appreciate it when people give me more information because I didn't live here or grow up here, so I rely on people telling me things. But I mean, I have in the general public been told by people, you know, they come up to me and say that they benefited. And I think education is really something that really people emphasise that they benefited from. But thank you for giving me the understanding of before and then during the period. How many years did you have to go to NYS for?
2 years.
2 years.
And then later it was only for 1 year.
Okay, 1 year. And you lived there?
Yeah. But you come home once a month. Weekend. During the weekend you come home.
Once a month. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
I have one question, Minister. Being a bishop, I will ask you the question. Up till now, I can't understand the reason why God was not authorized on campus. In the latter part of NYS, the church was present, but in the beginning, at its creation, what was the reason, the rationale behind the absence of God on campus there?
I won't say that there was no presence of God, because every child had the chance to pray. But I really don't know why we did not have a church there.
I think from the evidence of Dr. Ferrari, he came and said that no religion, no God, no clergy. So the Christian perspective or the religious perspective was absent in NYS days.
Bishop, pareillement, moi, j'ai 3 enfants là-bas. Mes enfants catholiques.
Oui.
Les enfants, ils font la prière, entre eux autres, dans le groupe, ils font la prière, pareil, ils ont habité faire comme autres. Personne ne peut les autres faire quelque chose.
OK. Merci.
Ministre, bon après-midi.
Bon après-midi.
Moi bien content de venir causer pour le NYS. Moi un récipient NYS, moi fait des NYS. So moi quoi mon content is the best time of my life NYS. À cause mon passé mon temps. Moi demande madame tu si moi ka répondre sa question. À cause que pas pas NYS.
Oui, mon pas là.
Merci. Il pas veut dire que l'état nous NYS, c'est pas veut dire que nous n'a pas bon Dieu vraiment NYS. Nous avons fait la prière, oui, mais si nous n'avons pas à l'église, mais si nous parfois nous avons des gens qui viennent monter, nous faisons la mise de cluster ou soit à l'occorte, par nous faisons toutes les autres activités, par des bonnes temps, festivités par Pâques, par des disques, même choses comme nous faisons. Mais si nous n'avons pas à l'église physique, la place, mais si nous pas dire que nous n'avons pas bon Dieu, même les temps les papes qui viennent, il y a une quantité de mamans qui descendent. Tu as même là, mais c'est le stadium pour voir les papes. So, it existe. No. Pour ça, mon besoin, l'éclaircissement là. Thank you.
But
Merci.
I think you should have said so when Dr. Ferrari mentioned this. On this panel, everybody was silent. Nobody expressed any concern.
Sometimes maybe it's the way you say it. Sometimes maybe the way you say it, and then people tend to, I won't say anything. But like I said, my children, they practice their religion. They could, together with the group in the cluster. Yes. Thank you.
But the previous schools, like they were run by the church, right? The convent and the college, they were run by the church.
Yeah.
They were church schools.
Yes.
And that was your only option, the church school. Okay. Which you had to pay for. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much again. It's been a pleasure to hear from you today, and we appreciate very much the time that you've given us. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, all members, and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see. So I think we can adjourn now and return at 3 o'clock, but we will be in closed session. So that's the end of the public session for today. We will see you tomorrow publicly at 9 a.m. We're in open session tomorrow, right? Yes. Thank you.
All rise.
Original Smash Kid avec All Star Band, il présente son spectacle 15 ans de la musique. Samedi le 30 novembre 2019, Victoria Mini Stadium à partir de 7h du soir. Featuring artistes tels que Lana, Chico, Iron Kid et aussi pour des guest artistes pareils Ralph, Cosman, Auspicious, Rebellious, Richie B, Daniel Femino, Cathy Melanie, Extra Big, Jarimba, Pusso et Magni. Et Pablo host DJ Forky et OMC Origi pour le même. Ticket normal seulement 200 OP, mais VIP 600 OP. Ticket pour votre code Dara Plus.
Sparkle your life. Anytime, any place, anywhere. Shake things up. Rehydrate your body. Refresh your life. With Eden Springs, premium sparkling water.